Hello and welcome to this tips and techniques video from Master Your Photography. In this series we've carefully crafted a collection of short videos designed to provide you with key points on specific topics without any of the unnecessary waffle. Our goal is to give you practical information that you can immediately apply to your own photography. We understand that your time is precious, so we've condensed each video to deliver concise, actionable information. With our tips and techniques series, you'll gain the knowledge and the confidence to improve your photography in no time at all. So, that's probably enough waffle, let's get started. In this video, I want to talk to you about how we can start to see patterns and textures and abstracts that are literally all around us. The world is absolutely full of these things, and all we need to do is train our minds to actually look for them, identify them, and then get out there and capture them with our cameras. Now, some patterns don't actually reveal themselves until you get a different viewpoint. Quite often an elevated viewpoint will reveal patterns that you just don't get to see when you're down on the ground. If you've got a drone, that's fantastic. If not, just get up high and look down on things. Harsh sunlight is brilliant at revealing textures in things such as roof tiles. And just have a walk around your garden or any public space where there are plants, and what you'll see is that plant foliage is a brilliant source of patterns and textures. But if you're indoors, well, just look around your house, find some everyday items, get a good group of them together, get some nice lighting, and you can create fantastic images from the everyday items that are just around the home. If you can create some kind of side lighting, so by this I mean the lighting is literally coming from one side of the image rather than flat onto it from your viewpoint, then it reveals textures. And if you can actually start to look for abstract patterns in everyday things such as frozen water, if you can get in close, really close, if you've got a macro facility on your camera or your phone, then start to use it, and that opens up a whole world of opportunities. If you're going really, really close like this, you can start to see patterns in frost just on a windscreen, or even sugar crystals. Although it's brilliant if you do have a drone and a macro lens and it opens up lots of opportunities for you, the main point I want to get across in this video is that you really don't need fancy equipment. You can use your smartphone or a very basic camera to take a lot of these kind of images. It's more about being able to see the images before you even pick up your camera. So you've got to train your eye to look for the patterns, to look for the repetition of things, and look for graphic shapes and lines within just everyday scenes. A very important point if you're photographing things such as office buildings like this is fill the frame with your composition, because it makes it more abstract, but also keep the lines parallel. So it's possible to see patterns in very large views like the cafe seating here, but also in very small views like this metal grid that just happens to be in the floor with some water running underneath it. If you're really lucky, it's possible to come across situations like this where you can shoot a pattern but also have texture all within the same image. So texture is something that we use to add depth and even a tactile quality to images. If you see texture in a photograph, it almost makes you want to reach out and touch that image. Look for the wide shots as we did with the patterns, but also look for the close-ups. So here we've got the rusty chain against the rocks, and we've got the close-up of it as well. We've got some lovely autumn leaves. Remember, the side lighting brings out the texture, and this old wooden door with the metal studs in it. We can go abstract as well as with texture. Here's a close-up of an elephant, and then lots of coloured seaweed on the beach. If you're looking for inspiration to take abstract images, then just have a walk around any big city like London or Manchester or Leeds, and what you'll see is office buildings, any kind of contemporary architecture in fact. It's a brilliant source of abstract images. The key is to go in close, look for reflections, look for lines, look for parallel lines. Remember, keep everything nice and straight and fill the frame. so that the viewer loses that sense of context of what they're looking at, and what they see is just an abstract close-up. So there really is no excuse for being able to go out and photograph patterns and textures and abstract images. The world is absolutely full of them, and what you need to do is just start looking for them in your everyday life. Keep a camera with you, keep your phone with you, and just start recording things. Remember, look for side lighting for textures, keep lines parallel, and going close for those abstract images. Thank you for tuning in to Master Your Photography's Tips and Techniques series. We hope you found this video useful and practical. Remember, each photo you take is a stepping stone towards becoming a better photographer. So, get out there and capture the world in your own unique way. Until next time, happy shooting.